All right, it's 3:30 in the morning. Got a lot of projects going on. Plus, I got a full-time job that I got to take care of. Yesterday, worked on getting this A1 fixed. These tiny little screws look like they have a little bit of Loctite on them, so they must be important. Almost got it. All we gotta do is screw in these 3 screws because I can't see shit. I got the filament sensor ribbon over the top of that thing. No way. I may have already broke this thing. Holy mackerel. Okay, so it looks like we are unscrewing this thing. Lost another screw. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go though? Oh well. Oh well. There we go. That's all right. It's like a car. Your car might have 5 lug nuts on it, but it'll do just fine with only 2. Now it's running. Ended up unplugging one of the A1s that had 2 of the main parts of the shield on it. Oh man, gotta have that morning espresso. Good stuff. The Prusa, we have the Prusa XL working on a Helldiver's Bonesnapper helmet. We're making the full-size complete helmet, so it doesn't have multiple parts that need to be glued together, but it is going to have the face shield part will need to be cut out. Down here over my other shoulder, we have the giant D20 going in the Sovol SV08. Did all the calibrations for that Elegoo PLA Pro. Got the P1S. Working on some more of those Warhammer shield parts. And I think those are both working on Warhammer shield parts. Hopefully today sometime all the parts for the Warhammer shield will finish up and we'll be able to start gluing that together. Got some epoxy on order. If anybody knows where to get some fast set epoxy, like 5-minute epoxy in large quantities, like gallon size jars or bottles or whatever, let me know. All I can find is like 8 ounces and it's like $16. So I've got other large projects going on. So right here is a full-size Pokemon Sandshrew. Got a full-size Pokemon Charmander going on. Oh, I think it's gonna be huge, man. Just wanted to show you something. Printing this big ass D20. As I was standing in the other room and I heard a loud pop, loud snap, crack, snap, crackle, pop. So I came in here and I found that one of the large supports got knocked off. It actually was broken right in the middle. So I super glued it. Is finishing up the final layer. I know one of you guys wants this for your next game. That giant D20 just got done on the Sovol SV08. Last thing that we got finished up today is this giant D20. This was done on the Sovol SV08. That's a great printer, man. A lot of people have trouble with it, complaints, problems. It's not without its issues, but for $579, it's hard to beat. All right, so, and it prints really nice. You know, if you get it dialed in, just like any other Voron type machine, you gotta get your settings dialed in. You really have to do everything manually as far as filament settings compared to like a Bambu type machine. When you have a Bambu machine and you use the Bambu filament profiles, everything works pretty good. And the Bambu machines automatically do flow calibration every time they print. That's not going to happen with that machine. If you're going to have a Voron style machine, you're going to do your flow calibration and your pressure advance for every filament. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want it to print really nice and you want it to be perfect, like as if it was being printed in a Bambu machine, you got to dial in your filaments. You have to do the calibrations. And the easiest way right now that I can find is just to do the Orca calibrations. At the top of the menu in Orca, it says calibrations, and it gives you a tutorial on exactly how to use those calibration tools. You gotta run your temp tower first. Break the temp tower apart, find out which part of the temp tower is the strongest. For me, is like right around 210, 215. The temp tower is very strong there, and the print looks really clean. So once you set your temperature, then you go on to flow rate and then pressure advance. After you do that, you should have really good clean prints. Wow, look at that one, just fell out. This D20 is going to be a big one that I'm going to do some Bondo, sanding, painting, or maybe we'll roll it down the street to see if it works. It's the magic D20. All right, let's go take a look at what we got going on in the shop. What are we printing for tomorrow? What supports are we going to pull tomorrow night? So what we got going on for tomorrow, part of one of the handles for the Warhammer shield, you know, the handles that go on the back of the shield. Got a gold D20. Still got the Bonesnapper Helldiver's helmet going on the Prusa XL. We're at 58%. Let's see, printing time, 1 day, 22 hours. This thing has been printing for 2 days. 2 days, and it still has another day and 9 hours to go. Got another giant D20 going on the Sovol SV08. Right now, the P1S is empty. And of course, a couple more parts of the Warhammer shield. So once 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts, and then one more handle over there. Well, my day started at 3:30 this morning, and now it's 9:30 at night. Pretty successful day today in the print shop. Got several parts finished, didn't have any failures. Sovol has been running well. Prusa's been doing good. And that's it for the night, guys. Thanks for hanging out today. See you next time.